Well, despite the less than ideal weather, festivities have already begun here in Paris. The Olympic flame has been making its final journey through the city. Earlier this morning, American rappers Snoop Dogg and Pharrell Williams were among the final torchbearers near the Stade de France, north of Paris. For the very latest, we can check in with our reporter, Clovis Casali, who's been following the flame. Clovis, I believe you've made it towards central Paris. Tell us where you are now and what's going on there.
Well, I'm here at the Hotel de Ville in the heart of the French capital, and take a look at this very long queue. Actually, I'm going to show you the long waiting time for those who have got tickets to the opening ceremony. This queue goes straight to the banks of the Seine, of course, where the opening ceremony is taking place. The people here know they're going to have to wait quite a bit, but they're very excited about taking part in this historic event. And these people come from everywhere. We spoke to Americans, French, Brazilians, and one family came from Sao Paulo, especially for today. And the husband, the father, was telling me he was very happy because it was his daughter's birthday and he managed to clinch a ticket for this event. A French couple was telling me, my wife is such a huge fan of Céline Dion. She just hopes she will get to see her perform tonight during this opening ceremony of the Olympic Games. It's set to be unprecedented. For the first time in modern times, it will be taking place outside a stadium on the Seine, with over 10,000 athletes transported on boats along the Seine, with, of course, special animations. It's a very special show, of course, and the people here are, of course, some of them paid a lot of money for their tickets, but they think it's worthwhile, and they're just hoping that this evening will be what they are hoping for. That is an amazing show with big names. We're talking Céline Dion, possibly a Lady Gaga. For the organisers, of course, security issues. They have a lot of police forces deployed, 45,000 policemen and gendarmes across the Paris region, and 18,000 soldiers.
And Clovis, you've been following the Olympic flame and kind of feeling out the ambiance in Paris throughout the day. Just briefly, what have you been hearing from people, and how would you describe the mood?
Clearly, excitement is building up. Before today, a lot of Parisians, a lot of French people were saying, do we really need these games? It's going to be a lot of money spent by the government. Is it going to be this event we need? And clearly, when you talk to people today, well, the Parisians who've stayed in the capital are excited, do think it's going to be something to remember, of course. And the people I spoke to, whether they're foreigners or Parisians, are all trying to find the best spot to watch the opening ceremony. It might be a home with their families or friends, or in one of the many fan zones across the French capital. But clearly this is the moment that kicks off the Olympic Games Paris 2024, and that's what we were hoping for. That's what we've been waiting for, a moment to maybe forget what's going on in the world and just focus on pleasure and sport.